Hi everyone, it's Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, and today is Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday is the day when I give you one marketing tip to help you grow your business. Today's marketing tip is a question that comes from one of my readers. Thank you so much, readers, for sending in those questions through the survey and through Facebook. I really appreciate that because that helps me come up with great content to share with you and with your fellow colleagues. So today's question is about where should I start? And I get this question a lot, so I really like this question. Where should I start? Where should I begin my marketing? Now, usually when people ask me this question, what they're really asking is, where's the most money going to be made? I get you. I know what you're really asking me. And so here's my answer. I don't know. I can finish. I can just cut this off now. I'm just kidding. I don't know, though. That's the truth. What I like to tell people to do, and I know this is one of those things where people say, Renee, come on, give me something really good. I want you to name something for me. But I honestly don't know your city, so it's hard for me to say. And I don't know what you love to do. But this is what I do know. If you are in a city full of dentists, you should be marketing to dentists. If you're in a city that has a lot of veterinarians, you should be marketing to veterinarians, pediatricians, osteopaths, sports medicine, gastroenterologists, whatever it is, you should be marketing to those people on a regular and consistent basis. Now, here is how you have to think about it though. When you begin to market, let's say you just have a passion for the elderly and you really want to work with the elderly in some way. You first want to do a little bit of research and figure out what are the things that affect the elderly the most. What are those doctors seeing that they are going to be caring about when it comes to those patients? Now, you may be thinking it's more like, oh, it's a lot of arthritis and joint pain and, things like that. And maybe it's more gastroenteritis. Maybe it's more erectile dysfunction. Maybe it's more psoriasis. I don't know why I just whispered that. But it's like a secret. But, maybe it's hair loss. We're not really sure. But you need to step back and do a little research and then figure out what it is that means the most to them. What you're going to do actually is create a profile of the ideal client that doctor may be working with, and then you can structure your marketing around that. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? So let me give you an example of what I mean, because when you write your ad or you write your whatever your marketing is going to be, you want it to sound like you're speaking directly to one person, okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say you want to work with elderly people. And maybe your elderly population starts at 60, 65. I don't know if that's considered elderly, so I apologize to anybody who's 60 or 65. But let's say you want to start in that age bracket. And in that age bracket, people are still, they're very vibrant. They're ready to get out and do stuff. They're traveling, they're going places, they're living their lives. It's not like, 40 years ago when 65 was like, the end of life almost. So they're living a much fuller life. However, they may have some aches and some joint pains. They may have some stomach issues or erectile dysfunction. There may be some things like that going on that they want to take care of and they don't want it to happen again. So you want to compile that. So let's say we'll take the erectile dysfunction and we'll talk about that patient. So let's call this guy John. John is 71 years old. He's married. He still likes to have sex. And he wants to make sure that he has a vibrant sex life. But he's having some issues. So he wants to fix that. And you have a compound that can fix that problem, right? So let's say John, and think about where John lives. 71, he's still married. He likes to travel. Maybe he and his wife still like to travel, go overseas, maybe just in the U.S., okay? Maybe they're snowbirds and they like to be in an RV and just go around to the different states, visit their grandkids. So you want to think about that. You almost want to envision him. You want to personify him. You want to say, this is what I see John doing. This is where I see him traveling. He's playing golf. He plays tennis. He and his wife have friends over for dinner. And during the winter, they travel. They go down to Florida. They visit their kids. And you think about all that stuff and what that means to John and what the erectile dysfunction is doing to him and how that's compromising the quality of his life. And then you want to sell that to him in that way, in a discreet, respectable way, where you put out there that you understand what he's going through and that you have a solution to the problem. And that is how you will pull that all together to create that audience that you want. And then you'll know who you should work with. You can do the same thing with kids, same thing with pet owners, same thing with menopausal women, same thing with premenopausal women, same thing with teenagers. Put together that profile of what they're going through. Think about all the things that are going on in their lives. And then when you do your marketing, you'll understand better how to market to them. So no, I don't know where you should start. I'm sorry. But I do know that when you do start and you figure it out, you need to figure out who that person is, how to market to them, and how to reach them in the most effective way. Now, I can help you to do that, and I would love to. And you can do that by signing up at the link below for my Get Your Doctors to Write More Compound strategy session. And we can talk about that. Who's your target audience, and how do you get them to work together, and how do you compile that person so that you know exactly how to market to them? Also, if you have a question that you want to ask and have me answer it on Wonderful Wednesday or on my happy hour, click on the link below and I'll be happy to do that. I love answering these types of questions because I know not just you, but many other people have these questions as well. And this is a great and easy way for me to get it out to everyone. Therefore, I've come to the end. I know, so fast. But I'm Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.